See, the one thing that Dr. Mishra has not mentioned in this amazing story of the BrahMos is, which he is the progenitor of, he also created the export program for the BrahMos. So the BrahMos was bought by the Philippines, and Dr. Mishra just told us about, outside we were talking about, how during COVID, he traveled constantly to ensure that this machine, that this missile, which was not tested globally at that time, became India's first missile defense export, which is then bought by the Philippines. And I think now that it's been battle tested and seen the way it is and performed the way it is, I think that a lot of import orders will now start falling in.
Yes, sir. Actually, it was my dream. Everyone, we make our own professional goals. So I made a dream that before I retire, I would like to conclude the first weapon export for India. And that I could really largely reach to. I retired in November. The contract was signed in December. And I'm the happiest person that we could sell it to Philippines, because the reason is when you, try to sell the weapons in the export market, then the buyer, he compares the system with the contemporary available missile systems, and then only they price is a secondary thing. It's important, but it's a secondary thing, and that's how the buyer concludes. And we have come at number one when they compared our system to the rest of the systems in the world. And please understand, Philippines had access to the Western systems also, because they, in the international dynamics, they are using the Western systems. And compared to that, they have inducted our system. It means we are really the best.
So, for context, and the reason I'm talking so much about, asking Dr. Mishra so much about the BrahMos is because it's a story it's an Indian story that must be told. And it's also a story that informs what's going to happen now with the drones and everything else. And we'll come to that in a second. But for context, the Americans had the Tomahawks, which are subsonic missiles. Whereas the BrahMos is Mark III. And now there is a conversation happening about building a Mark V missile, if I'm not wrong, sir.
Yes, DRDO has conducted a test for hypersonic engine recently, about 2-3 weeks back. And subsequent test also would be done, and then we would come out soon with hypersonic missile, which will have the speed of more than 5 Mach. And once the engine is ready, rest of the things are much easier to design and develop. So this engine would be available, should be in about 1.5-2 years. Then we can go ahead.
I think we can give Dr. Mishra a big hand. I mean, he's a true Indian hero for having built a...
Thank you.